Well, right now, watching rain trying to move into the area. We've got it into southwest Missouri and northwest Arkansas. Areas like Monette, wet right now. Branson, we've had rain. Here in Springfield, we'd have sprinkles. Further north, just cloudy skies. And looking at conditions going into this rain event, of course, with the dryness of recent weeks, we have seen dry to drought conditions develop rapidly across southern Missouri and northern Arkansas. And one of the drier spots in our area has actually been right here in southwest Missouri, extending down into northwest Arkansas. That's the same spot that has a risk of flooding rainfall on Thursday. Flood watch is in effect from southeast Kansas into southwest Missouri and northwest Arkansas. Our wet weather corridor just to our southwest. Meanwhile, over our area, we still have that wall of dry air. And that wall of dry air is going to continue to put up a fight. In fact, it is going to try its best to fend off that rain. And I think that that is going to lead to a very sharp cutoff between the haves and the have-nots, at least in regard to the rainfall. I think here in southwest Missouri, northwest Arkansas, we're going to get rain. East of that line, little to no rain because of that wall of dry air. Now, overnight tonight, it'll stay kind of showery through midnight into the early morning hours on Thursday, but there should be a steadier, heavier rain developing by morning here over southwest Missouri and northwest Arkansas. And on the southern edge of this, that's going to be thunderstorm activity. Now, I think places like Dadeville, Springfield, down toward Gainesville, Mountain Home, this is going to be the northern edge of the rainfall, the northern edge of significant rainfall totals. So north and east from there, I expect it to stay generally dry. And I think as we get into the afternoon, we're going to find clouds thinning out here. So there's going to be some afternoon sunshine. Meanwhile, to the south and west, rain moves out, but clouds should persist, and that's going to keep temperatures unusually cool for late August in those areas. Now, rain, where's it going to fall? You can see, again, north and east of Springfield, nothing. Here in Springfield, I think we're probably looking at, I'm just not hopeful for a lot. I think we're looking at maybe as much as a quarter of an inch of rainfall. To the south and west is where there are going to be heavier totals. A lot of the more recent model guidance keeps kind of pulling this further and further away, but it looks like that axis of heavier rain is going to be somewhere here across southeast Kansas, clipping southwest Missouri and northwest Arkansas. So maybe places like Neosho, Anderson, Berryville, Harrison, these are all spots that could see at least a few inches of rain, and there are going to be some pockets in here where totals could top out at 4-5 inches of rainfall. And that's why there are those flooding concerns, despite the dry weather going into this. Also with this rain threat, there's going to be a risk of some lightning, but no severe weather is expected. About 60 for a low in Springfield, with highs tomorrow ranging from the mid to upper 70s northeast to upper 60s to the southwest. In fact, there could be record low highs set in areas like Harrison. Here in Springfield, looking for a high of 70. Sunshine returns on Friday, at least a mix of sun and clouds, about 80 for the high. Your holiday weekend looking quiet and looking pretty comfortable. Overnight lows in the upper 50s to around 60, afternoon highs in the low to mid 80s. I think we're rain free through Saturday, Sunday. Just an isolated shower threat on Labor Day, and back to work weather looks pretty good. Low to mid 80s for highs. Another cool front approaching on Wednesday with increasing rain chances then. And Mike, that should be followed up by another shot of early fall air for late next week.
I know a lot of folks maybe are hoping for more rain tonight that they're going to get, but it looks like there's several chances down the line to maybe get some of that moisture.
There will be more opportunities, but again, for many areas, this is going to be a miss. But for some, it could be a little excessive, at least southwest of Springfield.
All right. Thank you very much, Jamie.